mercy is to have compassion on people that are miserable or show love to people that are unhappy. So the unmerciful servant didn't show any love or care towards someone who needed it. Make sure you listen all the way to the end to find out who the unmerciful servant is. The whole parable begins because of a question Peter asked Jesus. The question went something like this: Lord, how many times should I forgive someone when they do something mean to me? Maybe 6 or 7 times? Jesus answered him, I tell you, 7 times is not enough, but forgiving them as many as 70 times 7. Then Jesus began the parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted all his servants to pay him back. The servants had borrowed money from the king, and the king wanted it back right away. As he was going down a list of servants who needed to give him money, he came to one who owed him millions of dollars. I'm surprised the king let one person borrow that much money. I wouldn't have let somebody borrow that much money from me. I think the servant was surprised too, because he didn't have the money to pay back the king. So the king decided that the servant and his wife and children should all be sold to pay for the money they owed him. That would mean they would be sold to someone who would make them all slaves. The servant knew this would be terrible, so he fell on his knees and begged the king, please, please be patient with me, and I will pay back everything I owe you. The king had mercy on him and told him he didn't have to pay it back and let him go. Wow. He didn't make him pay anything back, not even a couple $100 or anything. He just let him go. But you won't believe what happens next. The servant left the king and decided to go get his servant to pay him back the money he owed him. When he found his servant, he only owed him a few dollars. He grabbed him and began to choke him. Pay me back my money you owe me. Then his servant did the same thing he just did to the king. He fell on his knees and begged, be patient with me, and I will pay you back. But he said, no, you owe me a couple $100 and I want it back right now. Give me my money. Instead, he had the man thrown in jail until he could pay the money back. People heard what happened and told the king about the unmerciful servant. So the king called the servant in. You wicked servant, I canceled all that you owed me because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have mercy on your servant just as I had on you? The king immediately threw the servant into jail until he could pay back all the money he borrowed. Jesus ended the story with his final statement. This is how your heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive someone with all your heart. Do you remember the question Peter asked at the beginning? No? You guys don't look like you're paying attention.
He asked, how much time doctor to forgive someone?
If they do something wrong to you. Yep. How many times should you forgive someone if they do something wrong to you? God wants us to keep forgiving and to have mercy on others. He forgives us all the time for small and big things. So why shouldn't we forgive others? Just the same. It's not always easy, but it's what God wants us to do. So next time your brother, your sister, or maybe a friend at school does something mean to you that you don't like, you have to remember that God forgives us every time you sin, every time we do something big and small. Okay? Let's pray for you. Bow your heads and close your eyes.
Dear Jesus, thank you for taking